Hello, I'm Hannah Judge of Fan Club Wallet from Ottawa, and I make indie music in my bedroom. So, starting Fan Club Wallet, I was in a band before this called Gullet with a couple of friends, and I started writing songs. I was just writing songs like all the time, and sometimes I'd bring them to band practice, and we'd be like, oh, these songs aren't really like quite right. Okay, I'll do like another separate project where I can use. So now Fan Club Wallet is like my main thing. I'd probably say the genre that describes my music the most is probably like indie rock. I've had a few people be like, call it like bedroom pop, or like lo-fi rock. I feel like genres are kind of difficult to like figure out which one you're in. So I kind of just like if someone is like fan club wallet is bedroom pop, I'm like, yeah, sure. Like sure it is. It's not like it doesn't really personally matter to me too much. Um, but yeah, I feel like probably indie rock makes the most sense. When I was in high school, I used to be really into like I guess like lo-fi electronic sort of like soundscapey music. Just like just like super random stuff. And I was like, I can make music like that too. So I was making music on like children's keyboards using like my headphone microphone on like GarageBand on my phone. Um, and I had never really like I could play instruments and I could like sing, but I was really shy, so I didn't want to post anything on SoundCloud where I was like singing. And then eventually, I think I just got up the confidence to like actually sing on stuff I was making. And yeah, and then it just became more like cohesive songs and not just random like mumbo jumbo. That's a really good question. Yeah, I've had a lot of people say that like my lyrics are kind of sad comparative to like the music. Um, when I'm writing lyrics, it's usually I'm just like doing something. Like I'll be like on the bus or I'll be walking, and I'll like think of what I'm doing. I think of in this sounds like weird, but I think in like metaphors a lot in my head. And I feel like I end up writing like these really long notes on my phone of just like random, like kind of sad metaphors of like what my life, like what's going on in my life. I don't really know how to write like a happy like love song or anything. I would love to be able to write one, but I feel like every time I sit down, I'm like, oh, this is so cheesy. Like I can't write this like even if I'm in like a really great mood. I'm like the best lyrical content is from like sad things that happen. So I don't know. Yeah, what I want to reach as like goals. It's true like Car Crash came out a couple weeks ago and like I'm getting like a bunch of emails and stuff and it's like hitting me in the face now. I'm like, "Oh, okay, people are actually like listening and they care." Because before I feel like I was just putting out songs and I was like, "I'm just gonna make this and maybe someone will listen to it. Who knows?" But yeah, now people are like actually listening and I'm like, "Oh crap. I need to like get myself together, I guess." I feel like if there was something I like really wanted to achieve in music, I know it's not like realistic with the pandemic right now, but I would love to tour. Like I just really honestly it's just like even like a small tour, I just want to go on tour. Like I was on tour last October as a tour photographer with the band Amnita and I like loved it. I just love like being in the van, meeting like all sorts of new people, and I just would love the opportunity to like travel and meet a lot of people, and so that would be a cool thing to me. So the indie music scene in my town, Ottawa, it's good. When I was like like 15, someone invited me to like a local punk show, and I feel like that kind of really got me into like I saw live bands and like cool girl bands playing like these awesome punk shows. I was like, damn, I was like, that's so sick. Like, I'd love to do that someday. That's really cool. And when I was like 17, I ended up doing this thing with my friend David Sklubel. He was doing this like video series called Local Ottawa Live, where we would go and we would film live shows and then like do sound and stuff, and we would upload them to YouTube so people could see, and we do like interviews. Um, which I like. I loved doing that. I loved meeting all the bands, and I loved just like getting to hear all sorts of different kinds of music. So yeah, I mean, I don't know about the scene as much right now. I moved away for a couple years, and I just moved back to Ottawa. But when I was like the most part of the scene, it was really like a really nice, tight knit community, and people are really supportive of each other, which is like super duper nice. And there's so many great, just like so many great bands. My only thing would be I wish there was more all ages venues. Most of the venues are like 18 plus. And I think it's really important for kids like to get out and to be able to see live music. Because if I hadn't seen live music when I was like 15, like I don't know if I'd be as interested or if I would have been like as involved as I ended up being. I'm actually putting out a collab track with my friends in Chemical Club. One of them is like in my living room right now. And then after that, I'm doing like an EP rollout. So I'm putting out singles from my upcoming EP, which is called Hurt is Boring. Um, so those will come out like over the next couple like months, and the EP should be out like this spring. Hello, people in Korea. Thank you for watching this. And thank you for hopefully listening. I hope everyone is having an amazing day.